Once upon a time, there was a boy named Max who was fascinated with the stars and the mysteries of the universe. Every night, he would lay on his bed and stare at the sky, wondering what it would be like to explore the vastness of space. He dreamed of becoming an astronaut and traveling to other planets, but he knew that it was just a dream. One night, Max had a strange dream. He found himself standing on a launch pad, surrounded by a team of astronauts. They were all wearing white suits and helmets, and Max could feel the excitement in the air. Suddenly, a voice boomed over the loudspeaker, "T-10 seconds to launch." Max's heart raced as he looked up at the rocket towering above him. The rocket roared to life, and Max felt the G-forces pushing him back into his seat. The sky outside turned from blue to black, and Max could see the curvature of the Earth below him. He was flying higher and faster than he had ever imagined possible. As the rocket soared through the atmosphere, Max watched as the stars began to appear. They twinkled like diamonds against the dark sky, and Max felt a sense of wonder and awe. He had never seen anything so beautiful in his life. Suddenly, Max felt weightless. He looked around and saw that the rocket had entered orbit, and he was floating inside the capsule. He reached out and touched the wall, and was surprised to find that he could move easily in the zero-gravity environment. The astronauts on board the rocket began to work, performing experiments and checking the systems. Max watched as they floated effortlessly from one task to another, and he realized that being an astronaut was much more than just flying in a rocket. It took skill, dedication, and hard work. Max was just about to ask one of the astronauts a question when he heard a voice in his ear. "Max, it's time to wake up." He opened his eyes and saw his mom standing over him, shaking him gently. Max rubbed his eyes and sat up. He felt a sense of disappointment as he realized that it had all been a dream. But then he smiled, knowing that the dream had been so vivid that he felt like he had actually traveled to space. From that day on, Max worked even harder in school, studying math, science, and engineering. He knew that becoming an astronaut would be difficult, but he was determined to make his dream a reality. He even started a space club at his school, where he and his friends would watch documentaries about the planets and the stars, and discuss the latest discoveries in space exploration. Years later, Max did become an astronaut, and he went on to lead several missions to space. He never forgot the dream that inspired him, and he often thought back to that night when he traveled to space in his imagination. It had given him the courage and determination to pursue his goals, and he knew that anything was possible if he worked hard enough and never gave up on his dreams.